And as Gary mentioned, it's cold outside and most people have had their heat on for a while. But with trying to stay warm comes with the possibility of house fires, a problem potentially made worse for properties affected by flooding. I spoke with the captain at the Williston Fire Department and a local contractor about what steps to take to stay fire safe in your home. Williston Fire Department Captain Prescott Nadeau says winter can be a busy season for his team.
That it has a lot to do with heating equipment that has been improperly maintained.
He says as people try to defrost and warm up, there's an elevated fire risk.
Big culprit, space heaters, keeping flammables too close to a space heater.
To avoid the risks, he says to keep a 3-foot barrier around the space heater from anything that could catch on fire if it does end up tipping over, and turning it off when you leave the room. He also says to not use extension cords for extended periods of time.
Electrical extension cords are meant to be temporary. The problem is extension cords are not, especially depending on the gauge, they're not rated to be used for really anything over 60 to 90 days.
HVAC and electrical contractor Peter Lloyd recommends getting heating serviced every year to avoid fires, and the best time to do it is during the spring or early summer when contractors aren't slammed with appointment requests.
We're actually checking all the components for safety. We're doing a full cleaning on the systems.
Lloyd says his team removes any blockages or soot built up in the system and performs a combustion test.
As well as, verifying operation and any repairs needed, we can let the homeowners know and get those things fixed before they're going to be putting tax demand on the equipment that could fail.
Since the state's flooding, Lloyd's Home Services are booked 2 months out to help people affected by the flooding get their heating back up and running before the deep cold of winter. He says those with water damage might not realize the impact on a home's electrical system as well.
Some people are trying to really just band-aid their panels back together, but a lot of those breakers and components got wet, and that can lead to arcing and sparking and fires as well.
He says to avoid those issues after flooding, some people might need to get their entire electrical system replaced. After that, those systems should be checked every year. Taking those precautions, Captain Nadeau says, helps firefighters avoid the extra strain of the season, where winter conditions like snow, ice, or a combination of both takes a larger toll on firefighters.
Winter structure fires present an extreme hazard for us for a number of reasons.
Nadeau also says testing smoke and carbon monoxide detectors is vital.
Having those detectors are truly life-saving measures.
Reporting in Williston, Lucy Kale, Channel 3 News.